The writing had been on the wall for weeks, that Steve Clark's days as Ontario's housing minister were numbered. Still, he and the Premier had dug in.
Why don't you resign today, Minister?
I'm here to accept responsibility.
I have confidence in Minister Clark. He has a big file.
Monday, that all changed. I feel that it is my responsibility to adhere to principles of ministerial accountability, Clark said. As such, please accept my resignation. In August, Ontario's Auditor General identified major issues with the removal of nearly 3,000 hectares of once protected land around Toronto known as the Greenbelt. The report detailed how well-connected developers stood to gain billions.
We saw what we think is preferential treatment.
Then, an Integrity Commissioner report just last week delivered another series of blows, in part shedding light on a figure known as Mr. X, described as an unregistered lobbyist who would bank over $1 million if protections were stripped from a plot of land just outside Toronto. Sources identified him to CBC News as former Clarington Mayor John Mutton. Mutton denies the allegations but is seen in multiple pictures with ministers and the Premier.
Where does it end? Do we have to look now at every other policy and deal that this government is making and who's benefiting? Because, it all smells pretty bad to Ontarians.
The Premier needs to open the books and waive cabinet privilege.
That's why we need an independent public inquiry.
While Ontario's opposition parties push for land to be returned to the Greenbelt, Ford is pushing forward with his plan and a new minister to deal with the fallout and a housing crisis.
And Travis, we're hearing that the now former Ontario Housing Minister already has a replacement.
Yeah, that's right, Adrienne. A very busy holiday Monday here at Queen's Park. Paul Calandra takes over the role from Steve Clark. He is the former Minister of Long-Term Care and the House Leader. He is going to have a very busy fall, of course, with the PC government as they deal with the fallout of both of these reports.
All right, thank you. Travis Damraj in Toronto.